Hey guys, welcome back to our 10-acre homestead right here in New Zealand. This week Debs has been that wood chip pile last week that you've seen. Well, we've been slowly putting in the walkways. Debs and the kids, since I've been at work all week, they've been spreading it out. They've got a little bit of weeding to do on the walkways, hence they haven't finished, and they've still got some pine needles to put in here. So yeah, we worked on the berry patch quite a number of weeks, about a month ago. And we haven't finished it, so she's kind of getting back in here and doing that. But I've got a whole load of compost ready to go to be planted in this garden here, which is our family garden. We've got about 4 or 5 gardens. This one here is the family garden. I've got to do some weeding before I can even get that compost off, and I'm thinking about pulling off all these Brussels sprouts. So I think they're kind of getting to the point of the end of their life. It's kind of sad because I've been putting quite a lot of feed and everything into them, but I don't think they're going to grow much more. But they have got little bulbs up in the top there. Maybe I'll leave them for a bit longer. Yeah, I might pull off all like these bottom shoots because they're just getting slug damage and stuff, and I might let the top grow a little bit. But I think this purple sprouting broccoli over here, it keeps going to flower on me, and it's not even like getting to a point where I can actually get the purple sprouting broccoli off them. Plus I've got more over in the original garden over there, so I think I'm going to pull all that out so I can get to the end of this row, and I'm going to weed the rest of that row. So bear with me, and I hope it doesn't rain on me. I hope I can get this done. So I'm at a point now where I've got up to the tithonia. Well, I've got about, I don't know, a couple of feet or a metre to go, but this thing is hanging over everything, poking me in the eye, so I'm going to have to chop it down, and I'm going to chop it like probably to the ground. I'll let it grow back next season, but it's kind of a pain in the ass. I'm thinking of putting banana grass there instead of this tithonia, but the whole idea was to get rid of the kikuyu with the tithonia because it releases some sort of chemical in the ground. But it's got to go. That's good enough. That looks a whole heap better. Hopefully I can keep it like that. I think tithonia is just one of those things you got to manage, not let get too woody. Like I've let a lot of it go, which is good for cuttings, but no good for biomass material. So I'm going to finish weeding to the end of those rows now, and pretty much, yeah, to the end of the garden. And then I can chuck some more compost. Getting there slowly. Alright, I've got about 2 beds ready to put compost down, but I'm getting up to this 3rd bed here where this kale is, and Debs wanted to keep this weed. I have no idea why. Maybe she wanted to do something with the flowers or something, but if I let that weed go to seed, they're going to be everywhere. So I think I'm going to pull it out and just play dumb, and maybe she won't even notice. Yeah. Right, that's all the compost laid for these 2 beds. So these 2 beds are finished, they're ready for planting. The next ones I've kind of got to get rid of all this purple sprouted broccoli and silver beet and that. This wheelbarrow load here I'm going to go feed to the bunnies, but I'm going to go have some morning tea, hopefully bring down some minions with me, and I'll show you what they're doing in our flats. It's very funny. See you guys soon. So it's after morning.
I said so it's after morning.
So we've got the whole family down here now, and I'm just going to give them some tasks to do while I keep bringing some compost down and try to get to the end of that row. So you guys, can you guys, all of that, the rest of that stuff, I fed some to the bunnies, but can all of that you guys chuck to the pig? Can even give a little bit to Samson? But there's like a whole pile all down here, look. Just chuck it all over to the pigs.
Even this?
And they'll really appreciate it. Yep. And when you come back, you guys can show the people what you guys have been up to in the, over in the paddock.
Missed the spot. Yo. Massive potatoes growing. You copying me? There you go.
Jasper and Raven are still emptying out all the weeds. We're doing it to the chickens now. So we've done it to the pigs, to the rabbits, now to the chickens. Everyone's getting their fair share. And I've almost done this row, but I've only got one wheelbarrow, so I'm waiting for those guys. And then Matilda and Adina down here are trimming off all of the Brussels sprouts, all the bottom ones. So we're going to try to encourage all of the energy into these top ones. And I don't know, I'll give it like a month. If nothing really happens, they don't grow nice and big, then they're just going to all come out, and I'll plant some other kind of brassicas from in the greenhouse. But it's all going good. Debs has gone up with Evelyn to put her to bed, and then she's going to come back down. So once we're finished planting all this, we're going to head on over to the berry patch and get rid of that wood chip pile.
Okay, so me, Adina and Jasper have been working on something really exciting for us. We're hoping to get it done by summer, but we've been working on this. Now, it might not look like anything yet, but it's going to be like maybe up to here or here to me. I don't know where it's going to be up to, but and it's going to be a pool for in summer because we're really hot and we wanted it big. So we're hopefully going to get it done by summer, and it's real hard for us because there's all the grass that you need to get done off the paddock, and we're in this paddock, so we might be building Theo and Raven a mini pool, but depends on if we get this done, because if we get this done a few weeks or months before summer, we can work on Ray Rays, and then we might be making steps here for the pool, which will be cool. But ta-da!
So I've got that much compost left. My truck is empty. I've just done this garlic, gave it a top up of compost. I think it's just this bed and this Brussels sprouts, and then that'll be pretty much all of this for 6 months, unless I want to make a cucumber bed or something at the back, but I doubt it. We're going to go up for some lunch. Hopefully when we come back down we can start hauling this to the berry patch. So it's just me and Debs down here now. We've left the kids in Adina's capable hands. She's on babysitting duty, and we're going to haul this wood chip into the berry patch. So let's go. So me and Debs are done for the day. We have finally got all of the wood chips all around the whole perimeter and pathways now. Maybe I'll have to come back and top up that layer a little bit, but we haven't got much wood chip left. There's only like a thin layer left, but it's probably be enough just to do that. But that's another day. Today I call that a success, and that's a workout and a half. But anyway, I'm going to get these kids to do some chores, get up the top, have some dinner, and I'll catch you guys tomorrow. Okay guys, it's the next day. Had a little bit of a disaster yesterday. I'll show you that just in a little bit, but the pigs did a little bit of damage. I'm going to say that much just now. Just outside, and Theo is up there. You probably can't see him, he's over there hiding from the geese. But this time every day he goes egg hunting. I think dino egg hunting. He goes around all the cages looking for eggs and bringing them up. Is there an egg there? Oh, grab it. Good boy. Found some duck eggs. Yeah, the ducks are still getting out, so that's another thing I've got to do, is try to find the holes of where they're getting out. But he's been getting all the eggs, and luckily we've been able to find out which is which, because some eggs, they lay a bit lighter in colour, so luckily we're able to find out, or else the fertile eggs we would not know which is which at the moment we're just putting in the incubator ourselves, but eventually we will be selling them. That is going to happen. We've got to make some money. We've got to make some money to pay off all the food bill that we're accumulating at the moment, which we are selling bunnies and stuff. But what we're going to be doing today is we're back in this family garden, and we want to get all this rubbish out of here, and I'm going to give it a quick mow, and then we're going to chuck that tarp over here, so it's pretty much ready for spring. Well, once all the weeds die off and that. So that's what's going to happen. I'm going to put you guys on time lapse and hopefully get all that mowed just in a flash. That is all mowed. I even got to mow a little bit at the back just by the compost chickens. That means I can get this tarp right to the back as much as I can, and then we're going to get that tarp and bring it over here, and hopefully the kids can get rid of all this junk pile and at least put it outside, and we'll deal with it at another time. But basically I'm going to get the tarp right up to these 3 tithonia up here and across there. So yeah, that's going to be pretty cool. That's going to be, I don't know, maybe corn. This has been my okra patch for 2 years now, and I've done some cover crop in that in there in between, and it's worked out pretty good, but I think it's ready for a change. So I'm thinking I might do corn and pumpkin and that. But we do have some rats hanging around the compost area and going into this tarp. Enzo actually does the zoomies and chases them on top of the tarp and makes holes, so not that great. But yeah, I haven't decided yet, but for now it's just getting tarped, and it's still a couple of months away from even having to put stuff there, so I'm safe for now. So I totally forgot about you guys and the kids. They didn't come down to help, so they probably got distracted by other things all the time. But that tarp is down, so that's about, I think, 20 meters by, I think it's 6 or 7 meters wide, so it's quite a large growing space. So hopefully I can get all this grass killed. I think I'm gonna have to like take the tarp off, give it another mow, and then put the tarp on before I like plant stuff. So it's gonna be quite a process, and I'm not sure if I'm gonna till yet. I would like not to till because it's just encouraging more weed seeds to come up. But that's job done. I'm gonna go for some morning tea, and I'm gonna come down and I'm gonna show you guys what the pigs have been up to. Not good. Okay, so the pigs. This chicken mesh fence right here, well, the pigs kind of pulled it all down. It's only holding up by like cable ties. I fixed it since then, but yesterday, well, it was probably, they've been about a week in here. There has been the female pig, which we thought was pregnant. She's been in here and she's been fine, but I think it might be Bruno that's getting up to no good. And yeah, this is what the trees should look like. Nice mandarin tree over there. Well, we had heaps of grapefruit on this tree over here, and let's just say there is no grapefruit anymore. They have completely annihilated it, and it was becoming a nice tree, and they've like pruned it quite a lot. Now I could probably maybe use some grafting tape or something, get that going. It's, yeah, it's not the end of the world. Most of the kids don't actually like grapefruit, so, but let me show you this other one. And then you got this one over here, which is like a, I think it's a lemonade or something like that. Well, they've like completely bent over every single branch. Now, I don't know, maybe I could like prop all this up and put some, maybe some grafting tape on that to try to get it up. And but yeah, I'm not overly impressed. We've already lost a couple of citrus trees to them, and yeah, we're only got a few left in here, so it's not really looking good. They're going to stay out of here. Oh no, they can actually get back in here. Whoops. Oh. Come on, mate. Get out of here. Out. 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 Stop. Stop. Okay, I've kind of jerry-rigged that so they can't get out. They've kind of busted the mesh at the bottom of that gate. You guys drive me nuts. Anyway, I've got the kids doing a little job for me, and I'm just going to do a little bit more mowing, then I'm going to get into this compost cage. Okay, that looks a lot better than it did before. All that fence line on this side is mowed. All this brickwork, we're going to sledgehammer and get rid of that, and that bag of sawdust, get rid of that. One of these days we'll be free of junk all around here. And where the asparagus was, we are going to weed that out. This is going to be one big pathway with that sawdust. So that's coming up. But for now, we're going to get back into this compost area and start building it again. Okay, I just gave that a go, and the thing I got made at work, it's not going to work. So it's back to the drawing board for that, and maybe we'll try again next week. But basically I'm trying to sledgehammer the posts in, and I'm trying to make it so it doesn't crush the little channel. So I'm putting something in the end. But yeah, next week. There's no big rush on that project anyway, but I'll show you what these guys are doing in here. I think Raven and Jasper have already gone up, but these guys have been collecting pine needles for in the berry patch. So I think they've finished off that row there, done over here where the boysenberries are, and they're just doing where the blueberries are. And Evelyn's probably pulling out plants. Hey girl, Evelyn. Evelyn. So we're just over here by the bunnies. We're going to clean out one cage down there and one cage down there, because we need to probably split those bunnies. There's 4 white bunnies in there. Got to put 2 down the bottom, just so they can beef up a bit, and I'm having to clean that too often, so they're pooping too much in one cage. And this one here, the babies are getting way too big now, and she's pregnant, so I think she's due in 2 weeks. So we're going to put all them, they're all females I think, so they're all going to go down there, and we should probably list them so we can actually sell them. If not, we'll eat them. And then we're going to clean all the cages, because Matilda up there wants to learn how to clean the cages so she can get some extra dollars or whatever she wants. And yeah, so she's getting 4 bowls from up in these old coops as well. We're going to clean them up for down here because we haven't got any at the moment. All good, Matilda?
I found 2 in there.
Yeah, there might be some in the cages you can probably grab.
I have 2 from in the cages.
Yeah. Soon we are going to need those cages, so I am going to get onto that. But as you already know, I've got a ton of stuff that I am doing, especially in spring. So it's going to be one of those things that get left behind probably. Hey Matilda, so you think you know what you're doing now for next time? Takes a long time, doesn't it?
Yep.
Yep, we'll see how you go next time. But this time we had to obviously put 2 new cages together, so next time there'll be 7 bunny cages to clean. Bit daunting, but we get 2 bags of rabbit poo in there. There is hay and that in there as well, but it's all going to go down to the garden. I haven't even used the other ones yet. What were you going to say?
There'll actually be more because there was only dust in there.
Yeah. Yeah, there'll be more poo in there for you to clean next week. Cool. Okay, well, I was going to go and chop some wood. So I'm supposed to be doing like an hour or 2 every day, but I'm officially buggered. So I'm going to call it quits for today while this weather is nice and sunny, and let my body heal a little bit before going back to work tomorrow. So for today, for this week, I'll catch you guys later. Luke out.
Matilda out.